In the last lecture, I showed you how to do our project line by line, and each time we were using a method, we were instantiating an object of the type of the variable that was returned, but we can do it on a more elegant way and on a much shorter way, I would say. We can do it this way instead of this way with the 4 steps, okay, with the 4 line. We can handle the whole project in only 1 line. Let's jump into it and see how we can do this. As you remember, the first step was to read the txt file. The second one was to compute. Then the third one, so I would say first one was to read, the second one to populate a collection, but we did it inside the first method. The third one was to compute, and the last one was to write, create a new txt file and write all the symptoms into it. Let's jump directly to the last method that writes the symptoms inside a new txt file. So the purpose of this method, one more time, is to create the txt file and to fill it with all the sorted symptoms from the tree map. So the 2 parameters, let's watch closely the signature of this method. The signature of this method is a tree map with string for the key, then an integers for the values. And the second parameter is a string with the name of the txt file we want to create and to fill. So we need 2 parameters. The first one, a comma, and the second one. But compute method will return us the tree map we are expecting here. All right, here we are expecting a tree map, and that's perfect because compute will return an object of type tree map of string and integer as generic types. Okay, so we know that using compute method here will match the parameters we are expecting here inside the write symptoms method. Of course, the second parameter is easy to understand. This is the name of the txt file we want to create and to fill. Okay, let's look closely to the compute method. What does compute method needs? It needs a list of strings, or an array list of strings, called symptoms in this case. Okay, so this method needs only one parameter, which is an array list of string of the unsorted symptoms. Okay, that's perfect because get symptoms method, will return us an array list of string. So we can summarize one more time if you want to see it step by step. This method will return, as you know, also the compiler will do the things step by step, and the first step that will be done by the compiler is this one, of course, because of the parentheses priority. Okay, this expression is the expression that is inside parentheses. It has a higher precedence. So this expression will be executed first. So we will read the symptoms and we will return an array list of string unsorted. The next set of parentheses is this one. And so this expression will be done, compute, collect the return of getSymptoms to fill its parameters, and it will return a tree map. And the last expression to be executed is writeSymptoms. So the higher precedence is here, the second one is here, and the last one is here. So we read, we compute, we write. So I can show you. I'm going to comment all the steps we did together first, and to show you, of course, I need, to instantiate my object of type compute data. This is the minimum to be able to use this method. Of course, we need the object of type compute data. All right, so I'm going to copy and paste on the top to make the things clear. All right. So we are doing an instance of an object of type compute data with the constructor and showing the path to the symptoms.txt we want to read, and doing the getSymptoms method to read, the compute method to compute, and the writeSymptoms method to write. Let's do it. And as you can see, it's still working. Thank you for choosing me. I hope this course will help you to improve your Java skills. Have a nice day!